I'm sitting here with Catalin. I never can pronounce his last name. He's a newer agent. How long have you been here?
It feels like forever because I love you guys, and I feel like such family and already so much inclusion and just feel great. But realistically, I think I've been on the team for 2.5 months.
Okay, so a newer agent for the team. And I just wanted to bring him in and do like an agent spotlight. So I guess the first question is, give us your history in real estate, like how long you've been licensed and where you were at before this, as far as like, was it a team? Were you solo? What were you doing?
I'll do my best to make a half an hour story in 30 seconds. So wish me luck. My love for real estate started 10, 11 years ago when I bought my first 3-flat in Chicago. And then I decided after my portfolio grew to quit my full-time corporate job in finance and get into real estate. That was almost 2 years ago. And when I decided that, I said, hey, I want to be with a brokerage, with a company that has a lot of tech, that has a lot of support. And what better company than Compass? I did some research and I said, oh, I love it. I want to be with Compass. So I have a dear friend of mine and mentor who recommended a wonderful gentleman that is at Compass. And in order for me to start, I had to join the team. And I joined their team. And luckily, I did really, really well in my first 8 months. Ben and met his team. And I fastly realized that the dynamic and what is on this side and on Ben's team brings more value to me, and these videos and the whole team that comes with it convinced me to join their teams.
Obviously, there was a difference between the value propositions, and you made a move for a reason. So what were the biggest value propositions that you felt the urge, the need, the drive to be like, hey, actually, I think this might be a better place for me, as far as my growth, as far as me developing as an agent?
I thought about it a long time because I did not make decisions to, move teams or come over easily. Ben had to work for it. If I would highlight top 3 reasons why I came on this team is, number 1 is the culture. Culture is extremely important to me. Being part of the team that is dynamic, is surrounded with people like you, man. Like you and I share so much real estate investment knowledge, and every single day love mentoring with you about the next investment process and learning and talking about all sorts of different new things of making money. There's just one, right? I have so many people on the team that not only love me, but support me. And it's great to come into work every day. Secondly is the staff. Okay, I gotta tell you, there is a lot of paperwork, a lot of work that needs to be done that's actual work. And having a transaction coordinator on the team, having somebody that's an expert in MLS and helping with listings, and having the support also like for questions or anything like that on the team is extremely valuable. And then third item that actually, made me take the leap is the whole videography and media team. We have on the team 2 or 3 videographers and photographers, and we have social media experts, we have video editors. I mean, I used to spend so much time and money filming, editing, and stressing about posting on social media and getting things done. They took so much time away from doing actually what I love, bringing value in my client's life and helping them find their dream home.
I think that people don't understand that there's a difference between working in the business and working on the business. And when you're a solo agent, you're doing all of that, and there's costs that are incurred. So I have conversations about splits all day long because I'm recruiting for the team and stuff. So, and it always comes back down when I have a calculator which shows the cost expenses of a solo agent, and I can plug those in their split, right? And then one with an agent that's on the team and what's lifted off of their plate, work-wise, but also expense-wise. And the delta is really close. They take a little bit lesser of a split, but there's so much value, I think, that we provide, and I'm biased, right? But I truly believe, I've been on some large teams in Chicago, and the value proposition of this team is unique in my mind. Tell us a little bit about where you plan to go and take your real real estate business. And I'm talking about share like what you did as far as volume wise last year and what you plan on, what the goal is this coming year, if you don't mind.
Adding to your value proposition, right? I just want to take exactly 30 seconds. You guys are going to hear me. It's the Romanian 30 seconds. So we are in sales, guys. I always like to define sales. Sales is the exchange or value for cash, right? So as an agent, what's your currency? Your split. So you're going to give your split for value. And I am more than happy to give part of my commission to the team to take off of my chest all of these other expenses that do not help me generate money. So just adding that. Now to go right to your question. So my first full year in real estate, I did a bit over 20 transactions at I believe right now we still have a closing or two to happen before the end of the year, but I'm at $7-ish million. My goal was 10 million, not close enough, but it's my first year. I'm super excited. As far as goals go, being on this team allows me to work as a mini team. So I have Chris that helps me. You guys saw him in my videos and everything else. So he's my super partner, sidekick, and helps me with a lot of showings and everything else. So then what I can do is focus on the top of the funnel on lead generation. And I gotta tell you, I'm gonna say this out loud and I'm gonna put it in reality. This next year in 2024, yours truly is gonna go for $60 million. I know it sounds crazy. I do not. My whole life, I never played small. I came in this country with $100 in my pocket, and I am where I am at right now because I never played small and I never thought small. So watch me, follow me. I am gonna go absolutely crazy and I'm gonna work my ass off. And guess what? I'm gonna enjoy the process and I'm gonna go to the target, even if I fall next to it. It's going to be a pretty nice year in 2024.
I love it. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to sit down and share your story in real estate and where you were and where you plan on going. Exciting stuff ahead.
If you have questions about the team and you don't want to talk to Remy, you can talk to me.